cherish my love as every breath that you breathe. Want me, I'm yours forever. If you want me, I'm yours forever. If you want me, I'm yours forever. If you want me, I'm yours forever.
Touchdown, Rams! Let's go, Rams!
Shit, what's cracking? It's the most damn fuck. Or some shit. What's cracking? It's the motherfucking Anze Life Podcast Sunday Night Pull-Ups. Well, Anze Life Sunday Night Pull-Ups. I still don't know how the fuck to say that. I accidentally pressed a fucking birds noise and shit. But we came into some guy look great, you know, some of his production. Homie hooked it up.
That's
fucking,
what that was?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was just a song, bro.
No, that
It was
was.
about to end and it was just the beat and shit.
No. That was bro. We're coming in with that snippet. Real quick though, before we get into anything real quick, we got the gang here finally. We got a fucking little crew going on.
Gang.
Maxwop in the motherfucking building. Papa John in the motherfucking building. What's cracking with you?
Yes, sir.
What's cracking with y'all?
Chilling, bro.
Chilling, bro. Glad to
What's
be
good
here.
with you?
Fucking Monday
You
night.
living?
Hell yeah. Finally. It was a little kind of strenuous today, but we kind of got everything finally settled in, you know. It's just little kinks and shit. You can never fucking get everything right. But yeah, we're riding into that guy, the great fucking track. I didn't want to get monetized, bro, like on YouTube. And I was editing that video, and I really wanted to put that fucking Kendrick Lamar song. And it just flowed so perfectly. But I was like, there's no point. Like it's not gonna.
What the fuck happens when they do that shit?
They don't.
You just can't upload it?
No, you can, but it's just not promoted the same way. It's not pushed the same way. People are not gonna find it the same way. Obviously, YouTube doesn't fuck with you using other people's shit. The artist doesn't fuck with you using other people's shit. Like, so I'm just like, usually I don't give a fuck, especially because, you know, we're not, even if we're worldwide 143, some of them fucking subscribe. So, hey, thank you for the time you gave me, but it's all good. It's all love. You feel me? Hey, they gave us a shot
They
for a
went to
bit.
the subs like, when the fuck did I subscribe to?
It wasn't their thing. It wasn't their thing. Hey, just thank you for pulling up. But yeah, bro. So I was just like, I don't want to get monetized, and I was just like, let me give all the credit in the world. Obviously, I'll make sure to credit this fool in every way, shape, or form that I possibly can. And let me look through his what he's been putting out, and that was that first one. It was like a Travis Scott type beat, Kanye West type beat, something like that. He named it. Go check him out, guys. Look great. I'm gonna be using a lot of his music. Also, go check out Active Beats on YouTube.
Shit goes hard, bro.
You feel me? We're gonna be using a lot of both of their music sooner rather than later. You feel me? So I just really appreciate him just being able to fucking let me use this shit, because it's good not being monetized. It's good to like have some. It looks like YouTube now. You feel me? When I watch that clip play, I'm like, that looks like a YouTube video. You feel me? That looks like an introduction to a YouTube video, and I'm like, damn, that's pretty dope.
You made that shit, huh?
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, well, between me and this fool. When we had the camera. So fucking shout out to everyone, but we fucking pulled up this Saturday. This past Saturday we pulled up to SoFi Stadium for a Rams versus Chargers preseason game.
Ooh.
So that motherfucker from top to bottom was lit. Like, it was dope, bro. 70,000 fucking fans to a preseason game, dog.
That is wild, bro.
To a fucking preseason game.
Parking was a bitch.
People is outside. Oh, you went too, huh?
Yeah, I pulled up too.
Yeah.
People is outside, bro. They're trying to
Motherfuckers.
catch anything. Like, they'll go watch anything. They'll
Well,
go watch the Angels and shit.
Bro,
Crazy.
I don't know about the Angels.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Like,
Real
it's
quick, about
unbelievable.
if we talk about the Angels, like, are you paying for Angel tickets? Or are you getting them for free?
Damn. You can get in for free? What do you mean? Obviously, I'm going in for free, dog, if that's an option.
Will you, like, I don't think I would ever pay for Angel tickets.
Yeah, no, obviously. What
Would you would get them for free? Like, if someone shoots you some Angel tickets, that's the only way you would, like, think about
For
going?
the vibes and shit.
Yeah.
I'll have to even think about it. Like,
You would have to think. Okay, so we
Yeah.
on the
No,
same
bro,
page.
shit,
Yeah,
no
like-
hesitation.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
even
you-
if they're free, like
You
what
would
the
pull
fuck?
up?
Yeah, might as well, dude. I think baseball, watching it in person is just way better than TV, bro.
Yeah.
That's
get
wild
fucking-
because I
TV.
think like I don't think there's been one game that I've been to where I'm like I always zone out. I don't know if it's always because like I'm always
It's
drinking and
fucking
shit.
long, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm always drinking and like I feel like it's more like because when I've been, it's always with like family and shit, like
Yeah.
groups of like 10 type of shit. So I don't know if it's that like it's more of a vibe with the family and shit than like actually watching the game.
Yeah,
I
that's
just feel
true.
like it's super hard to like see the baseball and shit like that. I don't know if it's just me. Like it's wild. Like
The one time I zoned out bad, bro, was for a playoff game. It was a Dodger playoff game, and I ate an edible before.
damn, yeah, we
That
don't wanna
shit
do
was
that.
all bad. That was like the equivalence of the time that you threw up that we had talked about.
Nah, that's not the because I was like turned up. You was probably like freaking out. Like
Yeah, I was freaking and like not
I
equivalent.
was
That's what
still
I'm saying.
turned up.
It was like
I
it was still. I think it was just as bad because I just remember like being at a playoff game and just being like,
Yeah, that's why. I think you did tell me about
yeah,
that.
that shit was all bad.
Yeah, that's
How
lame,
long
bro.
ago did you take it though? Like literally when you were like driving there, or like when you
Yeah, I
pulled up to the
remember.
parking
I
spot?
remember. I remember it was me and me, Waldo, and two other people, and we pick up the other person, and that's when I ate that shit when we picked that person up, and that was like in Pomona.
What was it, like a brownie? Or
It was a
like,
fucking brownie, bro, and it was like 1,000 milligrams. It was really high dosage, bro. It was a lot. It was like a lot. I don't know if it was 1,000, but it was a shitload. It was like 500, some bullshit like that. And bro, I remember eating it in Pomona. I was like, all right, cool, we're here. I could take this. It's like 30 minutes to get there plus parking and shit like that. And I did that, and that shit was all bad. Like it was really.
It just had you
bad.
like down and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No,
just-
I didn't give a fuck. Like I was just super out of it. Super out of it. I just thought I was like, man, I'll never again do this shit.
When
Like,
was that?
That was a while back, bro. I forgot who the fuck. I think it was the Nationals. We beat the Nationals in playoffs of like maybe 2018, 2017 type shit.
'Cause
I
know
was-
they beat us.
Yeah, it was a minute ago, bro. I remember that shit vividly. That shit was all bad. But fucking yeah, bro. SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. That
Shit's
shit
nice, bro.
the fucking
It looks
bomb.
super dope.
Fool, it is fucking hard. Like it is. So the parking setup. If you don't know, that's what this experience was a learning experience for us, right? So we take off the games at 7. We're the type of people that just want to be there on to like those type of shit on time, first quarter, like first when it starts.
Right.
But that shit's super impossible to do when you live an hour away from the motherfucker as it is.
Yeah.
And then shit, when you're about to sit in the back seat, all cramped up.
Yeah, this motherfucker's.
Fuck
I
that,
thought these
dude.
fools were down to pull up. Like, yeah, I pull up to my cousin's house, and these fools pull out, and these fools don't want these fools hop in the whip, but it's a
Bro,
little
like,
too
You think you
apretado.
could like stay in an hour like behind his Benzo, and like
Oh
this
shit.
was sitting there, and then it's other two. I'm sitting in the middle, nigga. I'm like this, bro.
Damn.
Hey, what did Waldo tell you?
Your
If it
leg
was
all
for-
dead.
He's
Waldo,
like, bro, he's young. He's young.
Waldo's like,
You can
hey,
handle it. You can take it.
Waldo got so offended. He was like, man, if it was for a bad bitch, you would wait. He would be all cramped
Bro, a
up.
whole hour like in the back
That shows an hour.
of
and a
your
half.
whip.
Yeah,
Fuck.
my whip's 4 people, but I was cramming 5.
Bro,
people.
I'll be like, my shit is like right here. I wouldn't even been able
And
to.
then I
Like,
was sitting in the plastic spot too, in the middle.
in the what?
The plastic spot in the middle on the rear seats.
The plastic.
So I don't have my car's not a 5-seater; it's a 4-seater. So he was gonna sit on the plastic in the middle.
For a whole
got,
fucking
like,
hour, dude.
Waldo said, "Put a shirt." Hey, tell that fool to bring a shirt. I'm like, this was gonna bring a like Waldo just hit him with all types of stupid shit. He was just like, fool, if it was for a bad bitch, you would. Honestly, if it was for a bad bitch, would you have waited?
Nah, hell no, bro.
Not
Ain't
even for a
bitch
bad
worth-
bitch.
Oh, he
Ain't no
has no
bitch worth
respect
an hour
for
drive like
women.
that, bro. What the fuck? you
No
talking
respect for women, bro.
Bro, I would have.
That's
If it was for a
crazy.
bad bitch, I would have grabbed my stupid ass right there.
Hey, but at the end,
Yeah,
we're
so
just
these
like
fools ended
40
up.
bucks.
Yeah.
Don't sound bad.
These fools ended up going with my cousin. This fool ended up going with my cousin. I ended up taking my brother and this my other brother. We fucking pull up. So it's about like 30. Nah, it's not 30. It's like 15 minutes away from actual LA. From like downtown LA, it's like 15, 20 minutes away from there. You get there, and our parking was the structure that we were supposed to park at was already full. So bro was having everyone doing a fucking U-turn to park at the senior center, right? And that motherfucker was like 3 in loops, like going down and shit. So we park in there. That shit's a bitch to even navigate to get there, right? It's like it's a bitch to even find that. Like to find that, it's a bitch.
Sounds fucking
It's a fucking tragic bitch, but it's actually not that bad. I was like kind of like this shit's not. It's not too
not
bad.
a big deal.
Yeah, because the way we set it up too was fucking fly. Because when we were doing the bitch, this was pulling up already. Junior was already pulling
Luckily,
up.
we were already there.
So I was able to do a bitch easy because this was already like coming in already. Boom. So I did the bitch. We get inside the fucking senior center. The restroom was kind of like it was just really annoying to navigate all that shit, but whatever. This Waldo needs to take 1,000 pisses all the time wherever he goes. It's just the way he is. I don't fucking know. So that's when we finally get out, and we don't actually realize from the senior center, we don't realize how far the fucking far SoFi Stadium is at. So we're kind of like, yo, this shit is far. Like it's like 20 minutes walking. Everyone's phone was saying 20 minutes walking, 20 minutes walking. So Waldo's like, fuck that. Like, let's get an Uber. We got an Uber. Bro, we were getting an Uber. We had ordered.
that fucking far?
So this is what we thought. This is what we thought. We're like, oh, all right, it's not that bad. Fuck it, we'll get the Uber. We ordered the Uber, and the Uber is gonna take 20 minutes because we were supposed to get the shuttle. The shuttle's $7, but the shuttle's only passing every 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
The game started at 7. We had a park
in front of the senior center
at 7,
dude.
Yeah,
at 7.
Yeah. So we were not gonna wait 35 minutes for the motherfucker to go again. Never. So we're like, fuck it. We're playing Uber right now. We're playing Uber. Homeboy in a taco truck is just like, yo, y'all want to fucking ride? But we did. Boom, boom, boom. And he was just like 40. He's like, we pull up, and this one, Waldo cancels the Uber, and then the dude in the taco truck's like, $40. Oh, get
What?
the
Then immediately, bro, Ozzy's all like, oh, hell no, what the
fuck
I'll
this
just
fool.
use
He was
Uber."
just.
We're over here like, bro, no, you could have talked them down to $20 at least, dog. Like, something.
He played you guys.
Yeah,
He was being for real, like 40.
Oh
bucks?
yeah, no, 40 hots.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
you wanted
people,
40.
Like, he already had people in the back on the second time.
Yeah, he had 40 hots. 40 hots minimum. So,
That is wild.
but we're like, fuck it. We're gonna walk it. We start walking it, and when you actually think about it, it's not that far.
Nah.
It's.
Dog, not even those 20 minutes, man, because it was expecting us to, like, walk that slower, maybe.
Do you think it's probably from here to like the food? It's like from here to like the Home Depot.
Yeah, it should be like that.
It's like from here to the Home Depot. Yeah, you know where the Home Depot's at?
That shopping center where Denny's is at.
Yeah. So the fucking where we paid $50 to park. $50.
That's
The park?
fucking crazy, bro.
That shit. It's like from here to the Home Depot. So it's about half mile.
Somewhat.
Yeah, about half mile. And you got to think about the adrenaline you have because you're going to a game. So if you're like me, you have a little extra like.
We were in a rush, man, because the game already started, too.
Yeah, so you got that little.
Damn,
You got that
I
little.
hate that,
yeah,
bro. I
but
hate that.
but it gives you a little more energy, so it makes it a little shorter.
Yeah.
Because when we're walking back, I was like, "Fuck, this shit's fucking me up. This shit sucks." It felt like it felt a little longer than actually getting there. But where was I getting to? I was gonna say.
And that's shit that they'll get together like after, because preseason ain't over yet.
Oh
right?
no. I don't know.
So they'll get that shit.
So that parking was $50. This is what I was gonna talk about. That parking was $50, right? You know how much it was to park at the fucking stadium? $250.
No fucking way.
It was nothing but G-Wagons and like Teslas, Lambos, and shit like that. You gotta make at least $250,000 to be able to like
Think about one.
just chilling, just to like live in LA and be like, yo, let's pull up to this game. Like you and your bitch are gonna pull up. You're making $250,000 to be able to do all the to have all the fucking shit, to have everything as convenient as you want. We get it. We're walking up to SoFi Stadium. I have the camera with me. That's why I'm able to capture that little clip we made, that we fucking filmed and edited. I have the camera on me. We're kind of tripping if they're probably not gonna let us in with the camera. They kind of just like look at it and just they don't even trip. I feel like Dodger security, bro. They just be doing the most, bro. Like Dodger security.
Remember in Phoenix too, though. Remember we had a camera too, and then when we were walking towards the stadium, some lady was walking back and she seen us with. I think you had a camera. And she seen you with it, and she was like, "Oh, like you can't go in with a camera. Like they told me to come back." Type of shit.
Oh yeah, you.
Then we had to go drop it off and come back.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, what
They didn't
the
even
fuck?
give you a reason or anything. They just went up to y'all and said, "Oh, you can't bring that in."
Nah, so the lady was a fan too.
Yeah.
Like she was gonna go watch
Oh.
the game, but she was coming back from the stadium, and we were going towards the stadium. And she seen us. She seen him with the camera, and was like, "Yo, don't even like pretty much like
Don't
waste
even
your
bother.
time." Yeah, like
Fuck, dude.
they just told me to go back and drop this camera off.
Fool,
But
that's
that
so
is weird as
weird, bro.
fuck. Yeah.
Fool, that camera was nowhere near as good as the camera I took now. That
Yeah.
camera's like fool, that's not even like my iPhone. Like, get the. Now that I think about that, that's right. Like, that's crazy as fuck. So that fucking happened. And like the Dodger Stadium's the same way. I feel like it's just heavily like, come on, dog. Like, you're making me take my belt buckle off. Like, you might as well just butt naked right here. Like, all types of shit. So they're actually pretty cool. They let the camera in. They're just all right. Let everything slide. We got in there. We want to go get a beer. So you have to get there early as fuck. Kind of slightly buzzed already because we got there. And it takes a cool, I think it took us like, the first time we got a beer, it didn't take that long. It took like maybe 5 minutes when we
Something like
finally
that.
walked in. And the fucking stadium, it's closed, but it still has the openings I was telling you in the morning. So
Yeah.
it looks pretty gnarly. Like, how do you even describe that? It's so weird because it could be fucking pouring rain and it's not gonna go inside the stadium.
Still
at
in
all.
shade, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna be good. But it just has these crazy openings to see all of fucking Inglewood. Like, it looks dope. We walk around the whole motherfucker because obviously Walter doesn't know how the fuck to guide us at all. We walked the whole motherfucker, dude, right? Woo, 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 boom. We walked the whole thing. We finally get to our fucking, we finally get to like a small stand there. We get a beer there. We pull up to the game. We're watching the game. The game's good. There's not a lot of starters. It's like super
Yeah,
thin
the
squad.
Reserves and all that
Yeah.
shit.
It's super thin.
Like you
but
could have been on the field, type of shit.
I should have been right there. At least I would have dropped. I should.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, dog. Nah, but squads are super thin, but it's still the atmosphere. The atmosphere is crazy because that's the first. So that's the first preseason game with fans. So I'm like, that's pretty dope. We're a part of that. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We fucking the game's going on. I think the game's going pretty good. These fools, I think, dip out like midway to go get a beer, and you guys missed the entire
Lost the
third.
whole quarter, dude.
Yeah, the whole third quarter they
What the
missed. Yeah.
The whole fucking quarter, dude.
Getting a fucking beer. Yeah.
Oh
So
shit.
the stadium is so crazy. We didn't really miss the third quarter because we're in line to get beer, and there's a huge ass screen. You know the screen.
Oh yeah,
on the
around
side?
yeah.
You're getting beer, and you can still see the game.
That's
because of the
sick.
screen.
That's so the
That's just
fucking
fucking huge,
the screen that hangs. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Fucking
bro.
beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
Nah, that
gnarly.
shit looks legit. Yeah.
Anywhere that you sit in that stadium, you're gonna have a good seat, bro.
Yeah.
It is the craziest screen I've ever seen. Like, if that shit falls, it's a catastrophe. That shit better be fucking built. That shit better be built right. The day that shit falls, that's a fucking
Oh,
catastrophe.
shit.
No, but that shit is super hard. That fucking screen is so gnarly, bro. It wraps around the whole fucking stadium on top. So anywhere you're at, you'll be able to watch the game. Like, no matter where you're at.
And then the speakers are like in there too, no? Like,
Yeah,
dude,
I don't
those
know.
shits are
The
loud,
fucking no,
dude.
the fucking like the volume, it stays like it's like condensed in there. I don't know, something about it.
Yeah,
I think
since
because
it
of
was,
they
like,
were playing the
closed.
music,
maybe
bro.
because
The
it's
bass
closed.
was like
Yeah,
good, dude.
it is fucking crazy. So these was missed like a whole fucking quarter. That's when these motherfuckers. I'm like, I have like two openings like next to me, and these motherfuckers are next to me, and they witnessed the whole fight. Huh?
Bro, there was a fight, man. It's all
The
over
big ass
the
fight
viral
that's all
shit.
over the fucking Twitter.
But
Yeah,
at the
what
very
happened
With
with
that
top and at the
fucking
very bottom where you see the
lady,
shit
huh?
Yeah.
That big lady and shit.
Did they
She
throw
just-
like a beer at somebody? And that,
The lady,
Yeah.
that's
the
when they
lady,
dropped fight?
the lady threw a fucking like big ass coke that she was drinking and shit. Yeah.
Dude, how much of the fight did you see?
Bro, we
Until
saw
you
the whole shit,
Fool,
bro.
this will have to be loud. He was like, "Yo, there's a fight," and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was tripping.
I kind of called you all late though, dude. To be honest,
Hell yeah, you
Oh, they
called me. I'm
called?
over here like, damn, bro. I can't believe this
These
shit's
fools
going
were
on.
tripping. I see this fool just like, And I'm just like, damn, so what's going on? I'm like, I'm kind of buzzed and shit. That's when he said, yo, a fight. And I'm like, oh,
That shit was already
shit.
done and shit.
Nah, it was still like mad people, just like
dude.
mad security. So
They're
how
still
much
breaking it up and
how
all
much
that
did you
shit.
did you see like
Bro,
swings
I
and
saw
shit?
the whole shit, bro.
Get
I
the
even
fuck
saw
outta here.
Where that big dude was like on the floor, like
What?
not on the floor, but
Getting
like laying on the
punched and
chairs,
shit,
and
yeah,
they were
getting
all ganging on him, bro.
You seen
Fucking
that?
swing.
Bro, he
It
was
just-
beating
and
on
then-
them though.
And then you see a guy with a big yellow shirt and another guy
Yeah.
getting on it on the other side of that, bro. I was like, what the hell? How'd y'all get on this shit? Bro,
And it
that
was
shit
all
crazy,
because of
though.
that fucking lady, bro. Cause they were like arguing, but it didn't really seem like it was
Bro.
about to pop off.
How the fuck was that not something where you're like, yo?
Yeah, as soon as you
Nah.
see it, like,
I'm like,
I'm over here like entertained, bro. Like, yo,
I'm like, what the fuck? And you see like some scrambling and shit, but that fucking lady,
Yo,
she-
imagine-
I called you all
imagine
that,
they
too.
put it like on the screen and shit, like just getting down.
that shit, bro, it was pretty fucking gnarly. That's a preseason
yeah.
game. That was Rams fans, so I'm thinking.
And it
about
was all Rams fans. Just
It's all
getting
Rams fans.
down. Like
All
that's
Rams fans.
kind of embarrassing, but
Nah,
it
it's
is
just
what it
how
is. Nah,
real
it's
they are.
embarrassing.
Fool. It's
Nah,
realness.
you guys are embarrassing. Bro. It's cool.
It's the realness.
It's cool. I ain't
dog.
never seen no shit like that.
Fool.
It's gangster.
Niners versus fucking the Niners versus the Rams.
That shit is gonna be lit.
That one is gonna be crazy, bro.
Well, they're not in your division, huh? Are they?
Yeah.
They are?
Niners, Cardinals,
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, then you guys play home and away, no?
Yeah.
Damn,
That's what I'm
both
saying,
of
the
them are
home
gonna
game-
be Stupid.
Both games
Well,
are
yeah, the home
both
one,
games
the-
aren't be
the
crazy.
Rams
Santa
one.
Clara will be crazy as fuck too. The Santa Clara vibe outside is fucking ridiculous. Like fools will really get hectic out there because it's the Bay Area. After the Mexico Iceland game, I went there a few years ago. That shit was hectic. The fucking environment after was crazy as fuck. But maybe it's just in Mexico, but I don't know. But yeah,
because of Mexico.
Yeah, I
Niners,
was about to say.
fool, Niners and the fucking Rams game there is gonna be cracking.
Ridiculous. Do you guys play the Chargers?
During regular season, I have no idea.
'Cause
I
that
really
shit
don't
would be
know.
dumb too. So who's gonna be king of LA?
The Rams by a long shot.
yeah,
Yeah,
Rams,
fuck
bro.
no. Yeah, hell yeah, you got me fucked up.
Oh,
we have we have 2 preseason games left with the Raiders and the fucking Broncos. Then we start the season with the Bears, Colts, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Seahawks, Giants, Lions, Texans, Titans, Niners. It's gonna be dope. But as far as Justin Herbert with what he has with the Chargers, that's what I always tell Carlos. Shout out Carlos. I'm like, bro, you gotta be patient with this fool because they just got the center from the Packers too, and he was real dope last year. And that was like a big loss for Aaron Rodgers. So they got him. They got a couple pieces on the offensive line. They got a couple pieces on the defense. I think they already had a couple weapons on as for wide receivers. They're gonna be legit, but I think the Rams are still gonna go farther in playoffs because I think the Rams are just too fucking
Did
stealthy.
they get anybody new?
The Rams?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Deshaun Jackson. They got Matthew Stafford, the whole new quarterback. So Matthew Stafford is now like he's the dynamic quarterback that they really needed, because the quarterback they had before was kind of like a tronco and off. He just had a
Goff, right?
yeah, Jared Goff.
that's
Yeah,
Goff.
he wasn't. I think he had an arm on him, but that's pretty much it. Like he wasn't the smartest quarterback to me. You feel me? So when they were talking about getting like a veteran style quarterback, my 2 guesses were gonna be Stafford or Matt Ryan, because Matt Ryan also he could put up the numbers. Obviously, he hasn't been in the best fucking situations as of lately, but just players that could put up numbers. So Matthew Stafford has kind of like a decent injury run. But now with the good offensive line, with a good offensive-minded coach, a good defense, we have the fucking best corner in the league. No, the Rams, bro, they're gonna be legit as possible.
Shit, with a new stadium, bro.
With the new stadium, they had already played last year in that shit, but this
No
year's
fans.
the one with the fans now. It's gonna be legit, bro. Just imagine though, LA in October when the Rams are playing and the Dodgers are in the playoffs and the Lakers are playing. Oh my
That shit's gonna be stupid, bro. Basketball, I think does start in October, huh?
Yeah, this year, yeah,
And
this
then
time around.
MLB is gonna be playoffs.
Playoffs.
Football is gonna be like week 3, 4, or whatever. I was saying on Twitter the other night because I was watching the Dodgers against the Mets in New York, so it was like you could tell it was like, you know, it's always fucking cold out there. It seems like, and it just looked like a fucking like playoff like atmosphere and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. Like I feel like I don't know if it's because during the playoffs I always tend to like with the homies go out and like watch the games and shit and drink, and like by then it's like cold and like cloudy and shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, bro, but I really fucking love like the MLB playoffs. It's like my favorite shit if I'm honest. Like over like anything, dog. Like it's crazy, but
especially because we were like kind of spoiled because they're all the Dodgers have always kind of been there for the past like 10 years, you know, give or take.
yeah.
And that time of year is just really good, bro. And then you have a lot of memorable times, like when both World Series that we lost, like those were memorable. You feel me? Like all
Yeah.
throughout that time was
Like
cold
it was
as fuck.
still lit. Like
It was still dope as
It's a
fuck. Every
dope
single
time.
fucking time was dope as fuck. It was just the environment was crazy. So this time around, being locked out a year, being, you know, reigning champs, a deep playoff run for the Dodgers is gonna be fucking crazy. Like,
yeah.
and that's for all the LA teams. You feel me? Like there's just so much to look forward to everywhere in LA, bro. There's just so much shit now. Like
Yo,
LA,
could you imagine like all three teams like running that shit,
crazy,
taking it? You know how crazy that parade would be?
crazy as fuck.
That shit would be a fucking.
That's what I-
Because I mean, I'm not just talking shit. Like all three of them could potentially fucking.
Yeah,
Take it.
fuck yeah. And just imagine like thinking about that too, like the kids growing up in LA, like oh yeah, like
Witnessing all this greatness,
Witness-
bro.
yeah,
like,
witnessing
that
all this
would be
shit.
Wow, dude. How many games do you think you're gonna go to though? Both of you.
Or what?
Like in general, like how many games do you think you're
shit
able
as
to
much
go to the
as
stadium? Bro?
as much as my pocket allows.
Feel me?
Shit.
I haven't gone to a game in a minute.
I went
Even
to,
since like they started
went
opening.
Dodger versus Padre game, that one game that I told you was dope, and then I went to this past one. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of doing. I want to go to a Giants game out there, and I'm thinking about just doing a couple things, bro. There's just so much shit to do, bro. That environment of the SoFi Stadium, they need to fix the way they get the drink, they distribute the drinks and shit. They need to fix. They didn't have a lot of the restaurants weren't open, and it's pretty dope because every single patch of restaurants inside of it, like it has like a street in Valet. So it's like Oliviera, then like a couple different streets. It's pretty dope. It's like just small shit of small things that just throughout LA.
Yeah.
Then like the streets around it are really really nice. So I've seen like a lot of the gentrification type shit that's really really like, obviously we ain't trying to see that. And obviously there's another fucking thing that Waldo put me on, that the something about the rent, the way rent control is, their contract is due from Inglewood in 2025, which is right before the World Cup and the Olympics are being held in LA. So rent control that contract is due in 2025. So that's just some more. Even if the stadium, as good as it is and as good as attraction this may be for LA, let's not cover up the bullshit. Like
Yeah.
that's some real bullshit.
That
'Cause
tag's gonna be crazy.
that gentrification is real. Like they are gonna try to clean up and swipe everything. So now more than ever, go support fucking Englewood mom and pop shots. Go support everything that is Englewood. Go support, because the more you support whatever is around is what's gonna survive. Because it's not gonna be bought out. It's gonna be just incredibly hard to be bought out because it's just gonna be such an attraction alone. It's gonna be a historic piece of Englewood. So now more than ever, go support these people. Go support the people of Englewood, because yeah, this is all great and everything, but there is some bullshit behind it, you know. So that's pretty dope. I was able to explain that kind of thoroughly. Yeah, bro. But fucking final thoughts on that stadium. What is it from where to Waldo? Is it like the Cholo Stadium?
The Cholo Stadium.
The TJ.
Bro, I haven't even been to that stadium.
Oh, so okay.
But nah, in general, man, that stadium was fucking great, dude. Like, I never been to anything like that, man. Like, I didn't even know, like, stadiums were... I never witnessed a stadium built like that, man. Seeing the roof right there that was closed and then the openings on the side, bro,
Yeah.
it felt like there was an AC running right there, man.
Yeah.
You felt the breeze. You were cold, no?
Yeah,
Hell,
I
bro,
had a
felt
flat
good,
on,
dude.
bro.
I
Yeah.
felt good, man. The beer kept me warm and all that shit.
Bro, that's a perfect depiction of it. And I'm telling you, on a regular season game, just being out there drinking all day, cooking out, or
It don't matter if it's rain or anything. You're gonna sit there dry, bro.
just LA has that vibe. It has that good weather. If it is shitty weather, you ain't even gonna be tripping because we're not used to shitty weather, so we're gonna like shitty weather. I can't
Straight
wait,
player.
dude. I can't wait for like a Mexico game to be played in there. It's gonna be fucking crazy. Like
Stupid.
I cannot wait for all that shit to happen there. And I'm telling you, now that we kind of know how to navigate it better, next time it's just gonna be that much
Yeah,
easier
bro.
to fucking get to
Get
get
there
something
like
done.
3 hours early and shit. To
Pre-game.
be on time.
Yeah, bro, and just pregame the fuck out of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pregame the fuck out of
Those
it.
seats that you got, how much do you think they're gonna go for? Like,
Regular season,
obviously it depends who they play, but in general, like how?
you're looking at 250, 250, almost
That's not-
300.
I remember
And then
somebody
if-
telling me about when Rams played Tampa.
Yeah,
Oh, and he said how much
Ooh.
it cost, but I forgot about that. But yeah, that
Yeah, I
game's
don't even want to think about that.
potential one too to go to.
that'd be fucking gnarly. Just imagine Tom Brady out here just swinging that motherfucker.
For sure, it's gonna be expensive the tickets, man.
Yeah, that's gonna. You're looking at
Yeah. You ain't
that's
even looking at it.
400. I ain't looking at that. I ain't looking at that. I'm
Those
just-
shits is gone.
I'm listing at estimates of pricing of tickets that I won't be obtaining.
The amount of debt you're gonna be on for the next 5 years.
Nah, but that's a badass motherfucking stadium. Fucking shout out all the people, all that shit. It was really dope. Fucking. With that being fucking said, we could get right into it.
Fucking just starting like 30 minutes in, huh?
That's all good. You feel me? Because it was a good topic. SoFi Stadium.
Having a good time, you know.
This was having a good time, dog. This was having a
Yeah,
good time.
as long as he's having a good time, bro.
As long
it's
as
all
John's
good.
having a good time, bro. You think anything else matters,
It's
bro?
all good, bro. He's
I
smiling.
don't. This was smiling, bro. This was good. Like I ain't tripping.
That's all we're here for, bro.
You feel me? I ain't here for no one else's happiness besides this was done. Fucking Premier League's back.
Unfortunately. Yo, yo, that shit is back and like it's over for me at the same time. Like in week 1, that
Hey,
shit
dog.
is the wildest shit.
Hey, 0 points is all good.
0 point gang. You feel me? Bro, the top is so overrated. I told you, bro. Why do you want to go in, week out with the pressure like, oh, we got to win this game to stay at the top? Bro, it's no pressure at the bottom, bro. You
I'm
lose.
a Chelsea fan, so
Here we
Look.
go.
I hope we lose the first 5 games to really get stuck in the bottom. To give these fools like it's like in street racing, you give like people like 2-3 cars. Like, hey, fool, I'm gonna give you 2-3 cars, and you get the jump. So I want to lose the next fucking 5 games.
I want to see you if
I
you
wanna
guys lose the
I want to lose the next
five.
one because just
You
imagine.
see the energy he has? If you lose 5 games, bro, I want to see that energy,
you
dog.
trying to lose to Crystal Palace.
And when we lose to Crystal
Patrick
Palace,
Vieira shit.
look, first 5, I want to lose them. That way we could really be in some shit. Cause no, like Guardiola. No, I'm telling you, bro, we could get right into it. Like Guardiola be like, Gabriel Jesus is just so integral. This team, he's just the main piece. He's just irreplaceable.
But like you have a good impersonation, like.
And this
remember in the
mother.
morning?
And this motherfucker doesn't even start the first game. The only striker that's on the fucking Bucks, the only motherfucker that's supposed to start doesn't fucking start, and he's integral to the fucking team.
They replaced Sergio
Yeah,
Aguero.
bro.
They didn't replace. They didn't
Not yet, bro. But I mean, shit. We get into that game.
Yeah, hell
City-
yeah. Let's
City
get it.
Tottenham.
Let's get it right in so I can fucking blow this shit off. Cause
So, what do you think about? Obviously, it's the first game of the league. Not every team started. You know what their OG 11 is gonna look like.
yeah.
So, how do you feel about knowing that? How do you feel about the starting 11 that he did decide to go with?
It's crazy because I really do think Mendy deserved the run in the team because I was like the first 2 preseason games he played fucking K. You know, he hasn't fucking started in forever. He's been playing like shit and he's been injured and this and this and that and the fucking third. So I was like, okay, I like Mendy. I was like, okay, we're gonna run Jack with Raheem. Cool. Maris, cool. I wanted Jesus to start. I really didn't want Ferran to start. Even as good as I think Ferran is, I just didn't want him to start. I wanted to see Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus just got done playing Copa America like a month ago. He should be good to go.
Yeah,
He should be ready
especially
to go.
Sterling played in the Euros, so
He should be good to go. We went with Cancelo on the right, Rodri. I'm telling you, I was good. I was like, all right. I was confident. I was as confident.
Walker didn't start.
Nah, Walker didn't start. It was Cancelo. It was
Oh,
Cancelo.
y'all got Joao Cancelo, the Portuguese player?
Yeah. So I'm telling you, we're good. I was like, all right, we good. It was Nathan Ake with Ruben Diaz.
Which that one's just a little sus.
I don't see the Nathan Ake. The Nathan Ake. I don't see
the hype.
I don't see the hype. I don't see how he was worth 40 mil in Bournemouth. When he was playing at Bournemouth, tell me if I'm wrong. He looked like a player where you're like, okay, that fool will do cool like at Lyon for like 25 mil. You feel me?
I feel like even with us, like I could see that happening with the squad that we have. You feel me? I wouldn't have taken him, but I could see how people would have built that hype up for him to join Arsenal.
And on some Bournemouth shit that I just didn't think like any of those players were all that fucking impressive to be like, oh, I'm gonna drop 40 mil. You feel me? Like in Leicester, I could point out 5-6 players. I'll be like, oh, that's $40 million player. Tillemans, fucking Sanochu, fucking Madison. Like those are all really expensive players. But no, in Bournemouth, those even as good as they played, I always like that's more of a system thing than anything. And none of those players are really that impressive. I don't give a fuck. So we get this motherfucker Nathan Ake, and he ends up starting where I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? Let's start this motherfucker. That's cool with me. I'm telling you, I was confident in the fucking starting 11.
Yeah.
This Tottenham starting 11, it looked cool. I was like, they look. I mean,
you knew
average.
that they were gonna what type of game they were gonna play. They were gonna go in there and play defensive and just hit those fucking breaks. That's exactly what they did.
This motherfucker Nuno Espirito Santo did his thing. He off the counter. Heung-min Sung, which is I think the most underrated wing in the game. I think he's the most underrated wing in the game.
Super hard.
He is so underrated. Like just imagine him like at a Bayern or at like a Real Madrid, especially at a Bayern. Bayern is that type of team that'll buy like a weird, underrated type star that's like that. So Bayern should go in for him. But fuck all that.
Yeah, hella, but
but this motherfucker, like I've seen him do this shit multiple times.
He's been terrorizing the top 6 for years, bro.
Off the same fucking court.
He be killing us. He be killing us.
Off that same fucking patch, bro, with the same left foot.
Cut, shoot. But, bro, like, it's a lot of talent to do that. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Robin did the same shit. Like, you just couldn't stop it. Like,
and he has that. Robin's a fucking perfect fucking comparison because Robin and this who both had that. Hey, this is the perfect, like, one of the things you cannot stop. You can't stop that left. Bro, right when he's approaching it, he's getting close. And then I was like, he's only doing it one-on-one right now. He's about to hit, he's about to shoot, and I'm like, it's over. It's a banger. Like, it's going to be a banger.
yeah.
Boom. And he scores it.
What's funny is that I was, like, on my second page on Twitter talking about how Son's decision making was so bad, like before he scored, obviously, and then he just shut me the fuck up, like, cause he had like 2-3 breaks where he just like fucked up on his decision making, like it was really bad. But that one he definitely fucking took advantage of that, obviously. But he's super dangerous, bro.
This motherfucker, I'm telling you, got that left foot off the right flank, right? Yeah, it was off the right flank, left foot. Nathan Ake, done. Fool, we were up. We had 66% fucking possession in that game, bro. We weren't able to do shit. Mendy played absolutely horrendous, bro. Fool, we are so good from playing out the back. Like our thing, we pride off of playing out the back.
How many shots on goal?
I have no fucking. I cannot get. I don't have those. I don't have those notes up. I don't have none of those notes up. And it was awful though. Fool. Off the back, right? None of that shit got done. Like, with Mendy there, Mendy would just literally come back and just do a pass right back to the center back. Super disappointing. Like, he played horrendous. For a left back to get put out, you don't see that often. But this was Guardiola said, oh, no, you're playing that bad, where I'm going to take you out and put Zinchenko in. Which Zinchenko is kind of like first choice. So now, for sure, he's going to be first choice.
Yeah, probably.
Because Cancelo could play off the left, but I don't think himself he's comfortable there. And that's something you've always told me, like, yo, like, you have to understand, like, these motherfuckers are just not as comfortable as you would think in certain positions. So I don't think Cancelo is comfortable on the left, even though I would like to see him on the left. It's going to be Zinchenko on the left, which he fucking just a workhorse. Even if he's probably not the biggest or the baddest motherfucker, his work ethic makes up for all that
Yeah,
shit.
he's technical. Like he could play out the bag, like probably what
Exactly.
Mendy can't fucking do. So
Put in whoever we put in. Nothing got done. You feel me? Nothing got done.
yeah, I'm
And
looking at it now. Total shots, you guys had 18. Chances created 13. So shots 18, shots on target 9.
Jack Grealish, bro, he has like 17 fucking. He has like 3 people on him at all times.
Dude, that's like some Sunday league shit or what?
At all, it's like that shit, bro. It's like that when you're like, oh, this was a crack. Like, hey, fool, mark him, dog,
Stay
mark.
on him all
It's
day.
like that, bro. When I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like in Aston Villa, it wasn't like that for you. Like you weren't as marked as heavy, and now it's just like, oh shit, the $100 million player that's the number
Yeah.
10. Like, nah, this was dangerous, which he is. But now I'm like, no, my man, like there's 3 fools on him at all times. Like you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. But yeah, we took that fucking L, and I was pretty pissed. I was actually really pissed because I'm like, bro, there was no need for that shit. I think
What's the main thing y'all missing though? Like
a striker.
the main
A striker. And we have a striker in Gravel Jesus. So me saying we need a striker is being spoiled and saying, yo, we need a world class striker.
Who would you
opposed-
want?
Yeah.
Who would I want?
Yeah.
Don't
Harry
even
Kane.
ask him that.
Bro, pull out the list.
150 million on fucking Harry Kane, bro.
Harry Kane, yeah. Harry Kane, me personally, Harry Kane or Lautaro Martinez. I really like.
I heard he's trying to stay at Inter.
Yeah, I heard he,
Yeah,
especially now with
yeah.
Lukaku leaving,
Yeah.
that's his team for sure. But that was 2 of my preferences. If not, I would be down for Erling Haaland. He's a
Is he trying to leave Dortmund though or no?
you know
Hell
how that
yeah.
is. You
Because
know
Chelsea
how
was trying to get him too, no?
Yeah, but Dortmund wasn't trying to hear it.
that is.
But I wonder how much he's worth though. But yeah, you guys definitely need a forward. Even though like your squad is fucking,
Yeah,
I think that
like-
starting 11 is worth like $1 billion and shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's getting a striker now is gonna be really expensive, and it's gonna be what's gonna be done. The defense, I think we're all tight. I think we're good, bro. We're good all around. We're good. That's all coaching now. That is all up to Guardiola and whoever the fuck he hired to replace whoever we've been losing throughout the years to other teams and shit, or who's been retiring, whatever it might be. That is all up to Guardiola now. As if we get him a striker that his name happens to be Harry Kane or someone of his
Yeah, Luis
equivalent.
Suarez, bro.
Yeah, someone at that
Luis,
level.
Luis Suarez, I mean, he's a little older now. That wouldn't be my
Yeah.
preference. But if we get someone at that Harry Kane level or Harry Kane himself, that is all going to be coaching after that because that's going to be the deepest squad in the Premier League
How
by
old
a
is
long
Kane?
shot. Kane is going to be 29.
What the hell? That fool looks old though, dude.
Harry Kane.
So City lost. I was going to be City took that L. Real quick, United whooped. Liverpool got it done. Chelsea got it done.
Whoop.
Arsenal, you take it from here. You take it from here, brother. You take it from here,
Hard
brother.
Arsenal,
Arsenal, they. My boy Max will tell you how they did.
I need to know.
This one wants to
We,
know.
Lay it
you know
on
what I'm
me.
saying? We had to open the fucking. we had to be the first game of the fucking season. Obviously, on a fucking Friday, we had to get our hearts broken early. You feel me? Fucking weekend, fucking ruined, bro. We played Brentford at
Brentford.
fucking Brentford.
Brentford.
Now, I was positive going into the game
I
too.
was too.
I was positive. I mean, at worst, I was like, man, we'll get a fucking draw. Fuck it. We keep it fucking pushing. I think, like, I don't know if it was the day before the game or, like, that day, like, hours before. Like, I get a notification, like, oh, Aubameyang and Lacazette will be out because of illness and shit.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, huh? You were telling me.
That's super weird. That's sus. Like, because if it's COVID, like teams aren't hiding that shit. Like, oh, like he's gonna be gone because of COVID, so he's gonna be gone for potentially 2 weeks type of shit.
Yeah.
But they just said it's ill. They're gone because of illness, and it's weird because they're super close. They're like best friends and shit. So it's like you're not saying it's COVID, like it's just illness, and you're not really talking about it. Like, what the fuck is it? So a lot of people are saying that they had a fallout with Arteta, and supposedly like Barca's trying to like swoop in on him. They're trying to like they're trying to do like some fucking swap deals and shit, because they're like $1 billion in debt.
That's crazy.
Some crazy shit. But yeah, so as soon as I got the news, bro, I was like, man, that like I didn't even really, because I was obviously it's the first fucking game of the season, so I'm hyped, bro. No matter what, like even if I'm not super positive about how good or how bad we are, I was still super hyped to see that game. And then when I got the news, I was just like, I'm not even like hyped to watch this shit, but I'm still down. I see the starting 11, super young, bro. We have some fool from our academy, Folarin Balogun.
Yeah. Ben White started.
Ben White made his debut as he fucking should have. So it was him up top at the 9, and then it was Pepe on the right, which I was down. Emil Smith Rowe as the number 10, and on the left, who the fuck was on the left? Oh, Gabriel Martinelli. So I was like, man, our offense is gonna be fucking horrible, bro. Like, we already like don't create a lot because of our like the way that we play. So I'm like, man, I don't see us scoring in this game. Sure enough, we fucking lost 2-0 against fucking Brentford. Both goals were fucking suspect, bro. Like, we just look super suspect in the back. Burn Leno, bro.
Weak.
Burnt fucking Leno, dog, is looking
weak,
really
bro.
fucking
He's
bad.
a German goalkeeper, no?
Yeah, he's looking super bad, bro. Like, especially in the second goal. Like, the first goal, he got beat in his post.
Yeah.
And which is like, okay, whatever. Like, it was a good shot. Second goal is like, it was a long throw-in, bro. It was a long fucking throw-in in the area. Our fucking defender barely like grazed the fucking ball. The ball fucking bounced in the fucking box, dog.
Yeah.
And one of Brentford's players was like, it was a foul, to be honest. Was like holding back Bern Leno and shit, was like locking his arm and shit. So Leno like couldn't move. Like, it was a foul, but as a goalkeeper, they tend to give you like if you push them or some shit, like they tend to like the referees tend to favor the goalkeepers to protect them and shit. So it was a foul, but I feel like Bern Leno should have like just pushed the shit out of him, or like, you know,
Where was the
fucking.
defense though? Can't the defenders get in and on that too? Like,
Yeah,
push as well, too?
but you know how in the corners, like, there's always one player that gets right next to the goalie just to like prevent him from moving and shit. So that's exactly what that player did. The ball fucking bounced inside of the area, and then fucking player from Brentford just like, I believe like just headed that shit in.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was super fucking bad. I mean, look, we're missing 4 starters for that game, but still, bro, like, it could be really scary. We play Chelsea next, and after that, so we play Chelsea at Emirates, which can be fucking really embarrassing.
That's gonna be a crazy ass game.
That could be fucking really embarrassing. We have to go into that game how Tottenham went into the game against you guys, like just straight defend, go on the fucking break, and that's really the only way how the only.
And low key, you guys always like I talk a lot of shit about Arsenal, but in those games they like against Chelsea, I don't know who will win that game. Like, I want to say Chelsea could whip that ass, but at the same time, it's like
we should put up a fight.
Yeah, exactly. That
at
shit,
least
that shit could go 2-0 fucking Arsenal up. You feel
Isn't
me?
there some times where like the England teams, like the big ones, lose with the small teams? Or I've seen shit like that too.
And-
like,
and-
oh yeah, all the time.
And yeah, and in this case, it's more of like Arsenal and Chelsea know, like, fuck, this is gonna be like it's just a London rivalry that's different. Like,
Oh,
I
it's a
remember last
rivalry.
season we were in like one of the worst.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
one of the
Last
worst
season
runs.
was like a perfect fucking explanation to that shit.
Yeah, we were in like one of the worst runs. Like, Arteta was basically out the fucking door,
Yeah.
and we fucking whooped them 3-0.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what exactly.
Yeah, so
That shit's-
I mean, but like this time around, it doesn't look like we're gonna have Alba or Laka again.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see who the fuck is gonna score for us. So it could be real embarrassing, bro. I mean, there's still a couple weeks left of the window, so I really hope we get an attacking midfielder right back, maybe a fucking striker if it all fucking goes well. But if we don't get anybody good, bro, it could be really embarrassing.
What do you
this
think of
year
the
for
coaching?
us. I think the fans know too. From top to bottom, that club is just terribly run. From the fucking owner to the fucking coach to the fucking technical director. Like everyone is a fucking rookie pretty much. Like it's the first
Everyone's
time.
going
It's
for
the
it.
first time they
Just
do
going
their
for it.
job, so they're learning as they go, bro. And it's so annoying because as fans, like we understand what is wrong, and pretty much is like the players are fucking bang average, bro. So yeah, dog. It could be really fucking embarrassing. At best, it could be a decent season for us.
I had said, and we had made predictions last week, and I was like, man, I put Arsenal 6. But then again, this was good. Like this one kind of broke it down, and you are missing 4 of the starters, and for the most part, two of those fools are they're gonna be first team regulars. You feel me? Like they're not always hurt. You feel me? Like Aubameyang or like I said, either one of them are gonna fucking play for the most part. You feel me?
Yeah, we're missing Thomas Partey, which is huge, bro.
You feel me?
in the
So that, like
midfield.
that's a huge fucking difference.
Gabriel, center back. Bro,
Yeah.
we had Pablo Mari, bro.
I want to
He's
see that
fucking-
pairing. Yeah, I want to see that pairing of Gabriel and fucking
Ben
Ben White. Like I want to see that pairing just as much as I want to see a pairing of fucking of Ruben Diaz and Laporte. I don't like this. Who keeps doing with his Nathan Aka shit? I don't fucking know. But going back to what I was saying, fucking. But I'm like, fuck.
For Arsenal.
Yeah,
Did you?
I said 6.
I
but
said 6 because I was just being biased. Like I was
yeah,
just,
and it's crazy,
but
bro.
hell
Now that I
nah.
think about it, I'm like, damn, like after the showcasing that Tottenham did, Tottenham's gonna play like that. If Tottenham's gonna play like that without fucking Harry Kane, then they're gonna be able to compete with any team in the league.
that's gonna be tough to do that for 37 more games though. To play with a false 9.
That's
gonna
true.
be super difficult.
That is true. Fuck you, me.
Here we go.
You were saying?
What the fuck was I saying?
Um,
I mean, just to end, what the fuck I gotta say about Arsenal? It can go 2 ways. It can be really bad, and we don't get important players at the end of the window, or we get some important pieces like James Maddison. We make a fucking crazy deal happen. We get a decent right back, and yeah, once we get Gabriel, once we get Thomas Partey, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen with Abba and fucking Lacazette. So I hope we at least get to keep one of them. I would keep Lacazette, to be honest, over Abba. Abba's like much older. He's been in terrible form since last fucking season. So I mean, I hope we keep one of them, and I hope it's Lacazette. I feel he links up better with the players that we do have. But yeah, it's not looking good for us, bro. Sadly.
oh fuck! I wish I could fucking show you guys the video. I can't, pero pinche pedo. Fool, today in the Turkish league, Galatasaray. Fool, these fools got down with amongst each other.
The fans?
The
or
same team. No, Galatasaray. Fool.
players?
Yeah, it's like a midfielder. Oh, let me look this shit up. I got time right now. When you guys can see this shit, y'all will watch it. I'm gonna go put ice. This shit is crazy, bro.
Oh shit! It's not the first time that happens, no? Yeah, that's happened plenty of times.
Are y'all not tripping? Are y'all not tripping on that? That was fucking crazy to me, bro. I'm fucking tripping. Bro, I was cutting hair earlier, and I'm like just like just going through videos, and they're like, yeah, Galatasaray fight, and I'm like, what? And you see, you're like, what the fuck did he say? He probably pissed him off, bro.
I thought the white boy headbutted him. I was like,
Hey,
that's what happened.
fool, then
But
what's
nah.
so funny is the reaction of the other team. They're like running, and they like They don't give a fuck about that fight. They want both of them sent off. They can care less. They're not breaking up shit.
Yeah, they're like pointing at both of them.
That shit is so funny to me. They don't give a fuck about what's
Did they
going on.
send both of them out?
Nah, just one. They should have sent both though, just to make some
Did they send
controversy.
the white dude or?
The defender.
Bro, he would have gotten
Are
robbed,
they up,
bro.
They're up in the 60th
Bro,
minute.
what the
Get más quieres?
I didn't even check that. 2-0, no?
They're up 2-0 in the 70th minute. What the fuck else?
What's your problem, G?
What is your problem, G?
What
Bro,
the fuck happened?
that if that shit ain't the craziest shit,
That's the craziest shit.
I had
I've
to
seen
show
in a
y'all. I
while.
forgot about that shit. And I was like, I'm fucking I was looking at shit and I'm like, I'm cutting hair earlier and like throughout like during haircuts, I'm like looking at these random YouTube shorts and I'm like, what the fuck? And the thing that drew me like just to start cracking up is the fact that like the opposing team is just like running up. He's like, oh shit. And you would think it's to break it up. He completely dodges it and goes to the ref. Is like, give both of them a red card.
Yeah.
I don't. They could kill themselves.
Oh,
I
you
could kill
see
the
this
fuck less.
Get him out of here.
Get them
Bro,
the
what
fuck out of
fuck
here.
happened, dog?
What is if you're a defender? What does a midfielder say to you that you react that way?
I mean, first of all, like, oh boy, that was getting rocked was white. Homeboy that was gonna put.
You think it
hands
was a
on him
race?
black.
You think it was a race
I
thing?
mean, what
It's not a
else?
race thing, dude.
It
Big time.
maybe it was a continued race thing. Maybe he had said some shit previously, and then he said something that just fucking made him
Or
snap.
maybe just like cussed
Or
him
if
out.
not, the
like-
defender was probably talking shit to him, like, "Hey man, you're not doing shit up there and all that. You're not contributing."
I would need to see
anything."
like I would need to see more like what happened before, like why did they even stop the game? Do you know that? Because I mean, there was already some shit going down.
yeah, like a
before-
foul was marked or something, no?
Yeah,
Something
there was
like that.
something like the game was stopped.
It was probably off some bullshit though. It was off some bullshit.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's off some bullshit.
Yeah, like it all depends why the game was stopped. Like what happened there, you know?
Oh man.
Oh, is it?
Like what the fuck?
What do you
happened?
think, John? What the fuck did my
You can
reaction?
see his face. His
That
face
shit
didn't
live,
tell
man.
you.
It's easy work, food.
What do you take me for?
Nah, I don't know. I
you
don't
take
know
me for a
what
player?
the fuck happened there, bro.
I was just tripping out. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
That
what
shit
is
was like
what does a
malice.
defender say?
Shit was like Malice at the Palace, bro.
Yeah. Falcao was just like in the beginning. Falcao was like,
Was he with Galatasaray?
yeah.
Oh my
Hey, Arda
God.
Turan's dumbass is right there. Arda Turan's just like,
Hold there too.
Damn,
Did he
I
still have
used
the
to
big
be
beard or
kinda
what?
hard.
yeah, he has a clean ass fresh
Yeah.
beard. It's crazy. I'm like, damn, that's so much talent just right there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Should you
he's
sock his
hard.
ass? What the fuck just happened? Like, same team shit, bro. I've never seen some shit like that, bro. Same team, bro.
Yeah.
That's happened before, plenty of times.
Yeah, I just can't remember like many
Like,
times.
When
but-
can you
Wait a
remember
minute,
it?
though. Nah, I ain't gonna.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't gonna call
saying.
the day and
I-
all that, but before, like even like the old school days and all
I
that.
probably
it's happened.
just I haven't seen it in so long. It just fucking blew me away. I was tripping. I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, how the
Yeah.
fuck does this happen, bro? That shit was some wild ass shit, bro. Go like, comment, subscribe. Anze Life Podcast, Sunday Night Pull-Ups. This fool Walter came up all fucking late.
For real, bro. We needed you.
You guys are doing it right now?
Yeah. What do you think we're doing? Go check us out. Go check out that Sofi Stadium clip that I dropped. Go check Instagram, Twitters, all that.
What the fuck are they? The Gushers?
Pray for Haiti.
Stupid, bro. Oh my god, bro. I have a homegirl at work.
Murder season